Hello, this is Larry Straub, Associate Professor of Management at the Newman University School of Business, and this is the 3 Tips series. Today's installment is entitled Finding Truth in a Post-Truth World. I think we all struggle at times and feel beat down, even despondent, trying to find truth and certainty in our everyday lives, careers, and landscapes. Many of us feel that lie and deny, misdirection, and alternative facts are now the new normal and even a necessary evil to be successful in our careers. It's my experience that most of us do not wish to live our lives and grow our careers in that manner. So, how do we keep ourselves relevant, successful, and sustainable, and find a balance in our lives and careers in these type of environments? We have to first establish truth from lies and fact from fiction. And that leads me to our topic for today. I'll share 3 tips to finding your truth in a post-truth world. First and foremost, I challenge all of us to get out of our echo chambers, to listen to different points of view, even if we don't agree with them. One of the more disturbing things I see on college and university campuses currently is where certain speakers are not allowed on campus because students don't agree with and don't want to have others exposed to their version of reality. But I still think it's very important to try to understand other people's and other parties and other groups, their version of reality and what they feel like is truth. We may not agree with it, but I think it's at least important to give it a hearing and to try to understand where they're coming from. So get out of our echo chambers. I think that's a very important first tip. Second, know and understand your media sources. Know their slant, know how they're positioned, and more importantly, know their associations. One of the tools that I utilize is the Media Bias Chart by Ad Fontes Media. This is a media watchdog organization that rates most of the major media sources in regards to their political bias and reliability. There are others, but that's just one I would highlight today. And third, multi-source information, stories, and data as much as possible before acting upon it, especially and most importantly, before spreading and sharing it. Another tip or tool that I would give you is to consider using foreign media sources. Check out opposing media sources from the opposite end of the spectrum of what you would normally frequent, to challenge your perspectives a little bit and again understand where others are coming from. I had to do a lot of driving in my business career previously, and on those trips I would tend to tune in from Fox News to MSNBC to NPR, and I would go all over the spectrum to be able to try to keep up to speed on other people's positions and points of views. I would also encourage everybody to keep mainstream media sources significantly in your mix, in your portfolio of media. With the advent of deepfake video and audio content and other nefarious sources with questionable agendas, I think it's important that we keep these mainstream media sources front and center because they have the resources, they have the capital and the people to help chase down and make sure that what we're seeing is in fact legitimate, is in fact accurate. While they're not perfect, and I don't pretend that they are, I do think they need to be at least a significant part of your mix, not your entire mix, obviously. So in conclusion, We all have biases, and we will always have biases. Uh, we have different experiences and backgrounds, and those lead to the biases that we have. And at times, our differences will be so great that we can't bridge the gaps, and we have to just simply agree to disagree. But hopefully we can do so and respect each other, respect each other's points of view, and move forward. So if we can do this, hopefully we can help keep relationships intact and keep a constructive dialogue moving forward. Well, I'd like to thank you all for taking time to view this video today on my 3-tip series. Our next installment is going to be interesting as well, how to keep your cool while under pressure. So thanks again for joining me, and we'll see you in a few weeks.